Driving into the world of horror video games is a great way to get your heart pumping. Nothing can raise your fear level like a horror video game, especially when you play as a character, forced to face scary things on the way if you want to progress the story. Hey everyone, it's your boy Blood Wizard Y. And here are my top 10 scariest video game moments.
Young God when I ride up, not too many that can fuck with me.
The dog scene, Resident Evil. Resident Evil is one of the most popular video game series of all time, and the game has forever changed survival horror. The game has ton of terrifying moments to offer, but ultimately in Resident Evil 1 there was this jump scare in which you see a dog or two burst through a window to attack either Jill or Chris, depending on which you chose to play as. It was such an unexpected moment of horror, while the mansion setting brought a lot of enemies to come against with. Hallways were usually harmless, just small bridges between rooms. They felt so safe that this unexpected attack through the window provided one of the biggest jump scares in the game. All I can say for now is well played, Capcom. Second one is the Needle in the Eye, Dead Space 2. Dead Space is a gruesome, tense and definitely terrifying, but the game no doubt brings a wide variety of scares, from playing dead jump scares to turning babies into bombs. But the most cringe-worthy scary moments in my opinion is when the player Isaac climbs into the Noontech diagnostic to access the part of the brain where information is stored. And guess how does it work? By sticking a needle in your eye. That's not bad enough yet, but if you don't line up the laser to Isaac's pupil or his heart rate gets too high, prepare for one nasty death. Next we have is the Twins Outlast. This survival horror game is set in an insane asylum. You play as an investigative journalist in which you can't fight your attackers. Stealth is the only key game here, sneaking around and invading mental patients with homicidal tendencies and scrambling to keep your flashlight battery level full so that you are not left in the dark. The roaming patients are sometimes harmless, but none as much as the twins. They stalk you completely naked and calmly discuss eating your body parts, although they are among the few that speak with intelligence but still makes them the more frightening. Next one we have is the Staircase Nightmare, Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. Resident Evil 7 is the first person perspective in the series of Resident Evil. Ethan gets a message from his wife Mia, who has been missing and presumed dead for 3 years, prompting him to search for her in Louisiana Plantation. He finds her almost right away, locked in the basement. Ethan's mission then becomes getting the two of them out of there before whoever locked her in comes back. But Mia isn't quite herself anymore, and the reveal leads to massive scare before jumping into one creepy Evil Dead-like battle. Next we have is Talking Fetus, PT. The game PT, which was an installment of Silent Hill that was playable teaser which got cancelled and broke many Silent Hill fans, along with it the removal of PT from PlayStation Store, making the most terrifying experience in a video game history. PT had this scene in which the player walks through a creepy hallway that continuously looped and changed itself each time. In terms of actual scary moments within the game, Lisa is a whole other level of scary. Even still, nothing quite prepares you for walking into a bathroom and finding a fetus. The second time you encounter it, the fetus talks, which was actually crazy and insane. Next one we have is Meeting Laura, Evil Within. Just about every encounter in Evil Within is horrific. The game does anything it can drop down tears from its player. There is one moment early in the game that likely caused more than a few players to scream out loud. It was the first encounter with Laura. Gamers are first introduced to her as a normal looking corpse lying in an abnormal looking pool of blood. Then out of nowhere, extra limbs start exploding out of her body, and the object horror chases the player down in a series of maze-like passageway. The real challenge here is to finish the section without crying loud enough to wake up anyone at your home. Eating human meat, The Walking Dead. Telltale adventure games are more about making difficult choices than blowing away evil creatures, and The Walking Dead is no different. In Walking Dead first season, there is a moment where the character appears to find a welcoming family who can help them survive and stay warm. Sure, they have got a lot of blood in their farm, but that's what farmers do, right? Slaughter animals for food. Later on, you as a player discover one of your friend is bleeding out in the bathroom. He only has one leg. Suddenly, he realizes that the meat they have been eating is human and they are likely to be killed and eaten next. Next on the list we have is Getting Caught by Alien Isolation. The game Alien Isolation is spent running from a nearly invincible creature who appears to have escaped from your childhood nightmares. Players can't kill it, they can only slow it down. There is a constant feeling of tension as you hide yourself in hidden places, praying that the alien does not sense your presence. We have a Chainsaw's Resident Evil 4. Resident Evil 4 is one of the good Resident Evil installment in the series and is considered by some to be one of the best games ever made. 6 years after the event of Resident Evil 2, former Raccoon City police officer Leon Kennedy is sent on a top secret mission to rescue the president's daughter. She has been kidnapped by a mysterious Spanish cult. Pretty much as soon as the game starts, you find their village and here everything goes wrong. The entire population goes wild and tries to kill you with the hatchets, pitchforks and chainsaws. The last one on the list is The Dentist Office BioShock. BioShock provides an atmospheric horror series with a lot of jump scares. There is this scene which took place in the dentist office. While exploring the quite empty dentist office, you find items in the far corner at the desk. The moment you do, fog fills the room. When you turn around, the dentist attacks. Simple and effective, this series would employ the same scare many times over. And these were my top 10 scariest scenes that I faced in a video game. What was yours? Do let me know down in the comment. Thanks for watching, thumbs up if you enjoyed and subscribe for more. Until then, peace.